Yo, what's up guys? I'm back for another video here on the channel, Story Aid Help, it already is. So, today, I kind of have, I don't know. This video is going to be unscripted because I just want to give my full opinion on some things. And one of those things is this beautiful piece of work. Yep, if you've been following my social media, mostly Instagram, you'll know that I won an award at the beginning of this year in March, and I got this beautiful plat here. Just kidding, that's not my plat. I got a smaller one that is a wooden plat. But yeah, I can't find that for the life of me. I think my mom put it somewhere, but I'll find it someday. Anyways, I did find this. Now, I don't know, it's kind of hard for you guys to see. Maybe if I bring it down here. Oh yeah, there you go. It says JCFS 2025 Extraordinary Teen Award winner. It has my beautiful picture on here. Okay, now we put it back here. I'll just read you guys what they put for my bio. It says, David Arts maintains their website storyaidhelp.info. He developed to empower kids and adults to increase their mental health and motivational support knowledge. Drawing from his own physical and mental issues, David uses podcasts, newsletters, and social media to help others realize they aren't alone at times of hurt, sorrow, and grief. At Glenbrook North High School, he is a peer mentor helping students with disabilities with academics and social skills. David's goal is to be a motivational speaker focusing on leadership and mental health issues, along with sharing his personal story to show how good things can come from a difficult situation. Beautifully done. We had some back and forth on how we want to write that, and I think it came out amazing. Well, so I just kind of wanted to draft this for you guys on how it kind of went down. Obviously I was starting at school at this time, and I was downstairs. My fish tank is right over there, and I was doing my fish stuff. And then my mom came down and was like, hey, I have some questions for you. I was like, questions? Like, and then she started asking me some of the questions. I'm like, what are you using these for? Because like, you don't just randomly ask questions for me or ask me questions about something. So I was like kind of skeptical on what was happening. And I thought something big was going to happen in my head, but I wasn't sure yet. So I kind of gave her some of the answers to the questions and kind of outlined it for her, and she's like, okay, thank you for answering these questions, and it's time to go to bed, something like that. But yeah, so a few weeks later I get an email. Now I didn't know what was happening at the time, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to wait months and months to hear whatever's back or hear whatever happened. And a few weeks later, I got an email from someone that I'm pretty sure it went into my spam, but I only checked my spam a few times, and I just saw that email. I was like, interesting. I read through it and said that my mom nominated me for an award. If you just bear with me here, I can actually try to find that email. And I was like, oh my gosh, what? No way. Like, how is that even possible? Like, what would I ever do to, be even in this? And I had no clue what this whole thing was. And I had my mom research it a little bit and kind of give me like a rundown of what like this organization was, like what was involved, and kind of everything in the middle of that. And I remember feeling like really like, what is happening? I just didn't understand it. And so let me pull this up here. JCFS. And so let's see. The first email I got was February 3rd. Now she asked me this just a few weeks before in January. And there we go. It says Extraordinary Teen Application. And so I was like, what is this? And it says the form was Extraordinary Teen Nomination 2025. I'm nominating an individual, David Arts, blah blah blah, 17, Glenbrook North High School, all of this stuff. And then yeah, she filled out some questions that they had that she asked me. And so I was like, interesting. I wonder what it is. And then I get another email on February 5th. So 2 days after. And um by the same subject of extraordinary teen awards. So I was like, interesting. I wonder what this is. And then it says, congrats, David. You were nominated by Nancy Arch for JCFS Response for Teens Extraordinary Teen Award. As mentioned in the text we sent you, you have a few options to share important details about yourself. And as I was reading through this, I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even know you, lady. Like, why am I gonna write to you about my bio, right? Like, I don't just randomly give out someone my bio when they ask for it. And then, I keep reading, and it says, the winner and finalists will be celebrated at our upcoming Tune In, the Larry Dobkin event on March 16th. And I was like, what is happening? So I went to my mom. I was like, oh my gosh, mom, like, what did you do? Like, I've never seen this in my life. And she's like, oh yeah, I just entered you into a awards kind of thing. And I was like, bruh, like, you didn't care to tell me? It's like, oh yeah, it was a surprise. I was like, bruh. And then February 10th, I got another email that said, congratulations again. That I was nominated. I should be very proud of my accomplishments and commitments. And talking more about, oh, we want to know more about you, and we're looking forward to see you. And then, so yeah, that was pretty much the whole story. And um, then I get a nice phone call. Now this is before I knew I won, so I didn't know that I won. I just knew that I was entered into this kind of pool kind of thing with all these other people, obviously for nominations, and obviously they have to look over it and double check their applicants. And so I get a call on my phone. I was sick that day, actually. I was at home watching um American Housewife or something like that, and I was sick, and so I was just laying on the couch. I got a phone call. I didn't know what the number was, so I just, I didn't pick it up. My mom got a phone call, the same phone line, and she picks up and was like, "Hi, who are you? Blah blah blah." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, no way!" I was like, "What? What is happening?" Because she was in the same room. I was like, "What is happening? Like, come on, tell me." And she comes into the room and she was like, "Here, I'll let you tell him yourself." And so I take the phone and I'm like, "Hello, David speaking," and he's like, "Hi, David. Like, you won the JCFS Extraordinary Teen Award." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, you won. We would love to see you at the event. All this stuff. Congratulating me. Thank you for your achievements. All your da 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 stuff." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's no way I won." And yeah, it was a quite a bit of a roller coaster of emotions for me at that time. Obviously, I was sick, and I was like I didn't have a lot of energy at that time, and so I tried my best to, like, I just sounded like completely like out of it, and like I didn't like know what to say and stuff too, so it was kind of awkward for a few minutes. But once I hung up the phone, I was like, "Oh my gosh, mom, I won! Like, that's crazy." And so we go on to give them the information. We go to the event, and well, before the event, they're like, "Oh, we would like you to give a short speech." I was like, "Short speech? I've never given a short speech before. What am I even supposed to say?" And they're like, "Oh, something about what the award means to you, like just anything you want. Basically, you get like 2 minutes to say whatever you want." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta make this perfect." So I just like started drafting my letter like immediately, and I remember doing this at work, and I was just like, "What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say?" And so I draft up something, put in some of my story help stuff, and my thank yous and some jokes and whatnot. And then I told my friend that I won the award. Now he was the first person I went to, obviously one of my closer friends. And I was like, "Yo, I won an award. I have to give a speech, and I'm drafting my speech right now." And he's like, "Oh, sick!" He's always been really supportive of me, which is really nice. We've known each other for only like a year now, a little more than a year. So it's something that came up really quickly. But he was like, "Yeah, share it with me once you're done. I'm interested in hearing about it." And so that's I wrote up my speech, gave it to him. He read it. He gave me some suggestions, and I didn't really take them. I was kind of yeah, I didn't want to take them, but so if you're watching this, I'm very sorry I didn't take your suggestions, but I still liked my speech and it was mine, so I felt really proud of it. Anyways, go to the ceremony on the day, got celebrated, gave my speech, so happy, everyone's clapping, and my gosh, I was scared, not confident, and I didn't know what to say. I mean, it was quite a roller coaster of emotions at that time too. And once I gave my speech, my gosh, my I swear my face was like bright red and stuff. Like I just like didn't know what to do. And I won the award, got some pictures. I'll put them up right here, somewhere like editor, put it right here. There we go. So here's some pictures of me. Yeah, and I don't know. It's just something that you can only experience once, and to have this be my first experience of something this special means a lot to me. And I just wanted to share with you guys. I know it's so late me posting this, like man, it's I had to wait till the summer because I've been so busy with school and stuff. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know my journey on winning this award. And if I find my plaque, I'll insert it right here, editor, put it like right here, somewhere right here. I don't know. Just do whatever you want at that point. I don't really care. Actually, it is my video, so make sure you put me up well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for following my journey here, and it's just getting started. So make sure you follow all my social media linked below. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much. Peace out.